Hello, my name is Eunice Mason. I'm here to discuss some topics that have been on my mind lately, and also some topics that other people have asked me to bring to light and to forefront about what is going on around this world with the oppression of Black people. Lately in the news, we have seen a lot of things that have been going down, such as the Ebola situation or the Ebola disease. This outbreak has surfaced in America. It surfaced in Dallas. Actually, that's 15 minutes away from me or less. And it's also has submerged amongst Black people in America as well as whites. I want to be able to at least say that I do believe that this disease is a man-made disease. I believe that this disease was made to come against Black people all over the world. I believe it was tested in Africa first. And now that they have seen the devastation that it could cause to the Africans of their country, they want to bring it here and see if the same devastation can be applied to the Black people in America. You or anyone else don't necessarily have to agree with what I'm saying, but I will say this. Me being the person that I am, I know that the population control or the annihilation of a certain race has been around for thousands of years. No different when Pharaoh looked out over his nation of people and he saw that the Israelites were becoming a great and mighty people and that they were waxing in increase in knowledge and technology, and that they were very smart and intelligent people. And so the first thing he said was, come and let us see how we may deal with these people, because my fear is that they may rise up and become a greater people than us, and they shall rule over us. So with that being said, this is when he passed the first decree that all male children should be killed under the age of 2. This happened again during the time of Jesus or Yeshua, when Herod looked out and said, these people are a great people, and of these people there shall be a king that shall rise up. So in order to stop these people from rising up and stop the king from coming, which was Jesus, he didn't quite understand the method. He figured, I will just kill all of the firstborn males again. So you see, population control has been around forever. There's nothing new under the sun. When you read the book of Esther, she had to go and speak to the king because once again, there was somebody that was wicked and evil in the Persian Empire who was also decided that they wanted to kill off all of the Israelites. And so here we are, thousands of years later, back under the same conditions. Do you think anything has changed? There is a supreme and elite, force that rules over us that has decided that if you go to the store for a bag of Skittles, we'll find a reason to kill you. That if you decide that you want to just walk to the store and buy a pack of blacks or whatever you want to do with your friends or just hanging out, we're going to kill you. If you decide that you want to take a ride with your family somewhere, we'll drag you out of the car and we'll tase you. If you decide that you want to eat a sandwich while walking down the street, we're going to kill you. And when this law enforcement or military rule is upon your backs in a great number or in a bigger number than what you're seeing, sad to say, I think that's when our people start to wake up. But there are some people that were not made to be asleep about anything. There are some people that said, I will be a watcher. What is a watcher? Someone who sees something that is coming ahead of time to warn and run back, and they warn their people and let them know, hey, their danger is coming. There are people out here that truly do hate us in this racist, oppressive society that are in power, that are planning things to kill us. You don't believe me? Look at all the coffins that have been lined up in Atlanta. You wonder why those coffins are there? Think about it. Wonder why Ebola is being released at the month or say the busiest time of the year when it comes to the flu season? How ironic is that? I mean, While you're all going around here thinking, oh, all is good, we just gonna pray. Didn't he not tell you to watch? Didn't he not tell you to watch? Because the thing is this, there are going to be things that are be coming up upon us as a nation and as oppressives or as an oppressed people all around the world. There are people in the country of Africa and Nigeria, the Biafra tribe. I've been speaking with them. They've been under oppression for a long time. These people are not looking for a way to figure out how they're going to buy some new Jordans or how they're going to get the newest iPhone. They're looking for a way to stop the British from supplying their enemies guns and military equipment to kill them. They're looking for ways to stop the Arabs from bringing their weapons in, funding their enemies to stop them from killing them. They're looking at ways to stop people from chasing down their pregnant women and chopping them down in the street and cutting their bellies open and hacking the babies up into pieces. See, while you're worried about, oh, I got to have the latest pair of shoes, or I got to have the latest outfit, or I got to have the latest, watches or jewelry or accessories or whatever that's costing thousands, blowing money. These people are simply looking for a way to live without somebody killing them and hacking them down because of their true identity, because they know that they are the children of God. They know that they are a part of the 12 tribes. We over here in America, a lot of us know this as well. But even if you don't know it, you need to be worried if you're black or if you're any people of color, meaning Latino or Native American or whatever the case. You need to be worried. You need to be worried if you're a poor white person that may have had a situation where, hey, somebody just decided because you're poor that you need to die. Because they're killing homeless white people. They're attacking poor white people. They're attacking all types of people. Because the thing is, they don't care who they have to kill in order to stay in control. So with that being said, I would suggest that all you people that are caught up in churches, you need to hold your pastors accountable because they're supposed to be watchers. Watchers are prophets. Watchers are people that look out for their people. And trust me, from what I see, your pastors and your preachers are not looking out for you. I tell you what they are looking out for. They're looking out for who's going to be the biggest tither. They're looking out who's going to be able to create some type of great seminar or some Woman Thou Art Loosed theatrical play that will satisfy and appease the emotions of women. But in the meantime, your men are sitting there and they're seething on the inside because they know that all this is a racket. This is about getting money. Because in their spirit, they feel that there is something coming and that they need to know what this is so they can prepare themselves to protect their families, to protect their women. So I want to tell some of you women, stop dragging your men off into these temples that are simply made to entertain and not to inform. Because otherwise, what you're really doing is making your man weak and you're making him sick and you're disturbing his spirit. Because I know that God is speaking to these men because every time they warn you about a situation in the church or a situation about what's going on with these pastors and these preachers and these evangelists and these other women who are help extort money from the people of God, but not teaching them to be warned about what's coming their way, they see that. So don't drag them into that mess. If anything, teach him to go ahead and try to understand this call or this thing that's in his spirit that keeps saying something's not right. Tell him to go to the God that created him so he can understand that there is something that the government system, that the white European systems, that the Arab systems and the Asians and a lot of other people that are oppressing nations are devising to destroy us as a people. These are the things you need to be encouraging in your men and in your sons. You need to allow them to let this spirit be fed with the truth, because in the long run, that very thing that's being fed to him is going to be the very thing that will keep your sons and your daughters from being the next thing that's shot down in the streets. Because they maybe have been out on a Friday night to a movie with their friends and they're driving home trying to get back for something as simple as going to a movie, and a cop pulls him over and decides because he's black on a Friday night he needs to die. So wake up out of this religious sleep that you all have fallen into. Wake up from this blind, walking blindly day by day, just thinking, oh, well, the Lord has got it. He's got it. When he's told you to watch. Watch. That's what he said. What I say unto one, I say unto all, watch. Because you don't know the minute or the hour. The minute or the hour for what? The minute or the hour that your enemy may come and attack you. And the minute or the hour that the Lord is calling you out of this madness, because you're going to be so caught up in all the distractions of hip hop, loving hip hop and your reality shows and all of these things like this, until you're going to miss the boat. But for all of us that are watching, for all of us that are looking, for all of us that are paying attention, that's reading between the lines, that's listening to these lies that are coming across this news media, we'll be the ones to be ready. And we'll be the ones to be defended, because God himself has promised to defend those that are watching for him, as well as what this world and the prophetic things that are going on in this world are about to do to us. 400 years, even if you don't believe in Yah, you are believing God, you ought to be believing in the fact that you should be sick of 400 years of still marching, still picketing, and still having to be worried when your child goes out in the streets, whether they're going to get shot or tased, or whether your daughter is going to get pulled over for no reason in the middle of the night, and they decide they want to rape and tase her, and then act like something's wrong with her, like she's crazy and she made it all up. Because trust me, that happens to young girls, that happens to women who've been violated and molested by policemen as well. So while you're entertaining yourself with your all of your crazy madness about, oh, what am I going to wear tonight, girl? What club I'm going to tonight? Oh, girl, I got on the best, Michael Kors outfit and the Michael Kors shoes, and I got the best weave, and I'm looking like Beyonce. Well, I tell you what, while you're doing all of this, looking like Beyonce, and then suffering from a disease called Ebola isn't going to be looking so cute on you. It's not going to be looking so cute on anybody. Because like I said, if you don't wake up now, you just may wake up dead. Yes, I said wake up dead. Laugh about it now. But the point is, for the people all over this world that are suffering, I have gotten inboxes from people from all different parts of the world who are saying it's time for this oppression to be off our backs. It is time for us to stop living beneath, because we are ready to be risen to live above. So prepare yourselves for a place. Look for something to identify yourself with, that hey, I may not understand all of this, but I'm awake enough to know that something is going on. So let me align myself up with people that are watching, that are prepared, that understand what this is they're seeing. And to you all that decide that what I've said is not to be believed, you don't see, but you shall see. You don't know, but you will know. And for those that have designed all of these type of plagues and these sick, twisted, demented biochemical warfare against us, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. Because what you've devised to destroy us with, God has promised that he's going to return that back unto you. So when you see your people dying of the disease that you've devised to kill my people, then you're going to know to leave us alone. And you're going to know that we are truly the children of God. We are his people, and we are not going to be violated. We are not going to be killed or shot down anymore. So I say this: before you lay a weapon to your hand, before you form a weapon that you think is going to come against us, understand it will not prosper. Whatever you design to come against us, it will be used to come against you. For the Spirit of the Lord has declared in this day that no weapon formed against his children shall prosper. Peace and be blessed. And to the people of Biafra who are truly oppressed, along with the rest of the people that I've been talking to who are sacrificing their lives just to speak the truth, may my tongue be a helper to your cause. May my words be a helper to you telling the truth about what's going on